Thank you for tuning in. This is Spirit Says This, and I'm Sister Solar. And for this reading, actually, we're going to do book divination, and it's going to be from The Violet Flame, To Heal Body, Mind, and Soul by Elizabeth Clare Prophet. If you're not familiar with The Violet Flame, I encourage you to research it. The Violet Flame is in relation to the archangels and actually the seraphim, the high angelic order. And the Violet Flame has healing mantras and decrees that you can say that evoke the violet flame and actually can heal you mentally and even heal your body of ailments. So you might want to research that, and as time goes on, I'll talk to you more about the violet flame. The butterflies love talking about the violet flame. So what we're going to do is book divination again, and I'm going to scroll this 3 times, and then I'm going to see what page the trident lands on, okay? And then we'll pull initials. All right, spirit guides, please show the collective that's watching which page from this book you want them to see on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this landed on page 37. How does the violet flame work? Page 37, 3 plus 7 equals 10. All right. I'll start. We each have 4 bodies that are envelopes of our soul. The physical body, 1, which we can see and touch. 2, the desire or astral body, which contains our emotions. 3, the mental body, which is our conscious mind. And 4, the etheric or memory body, which contains the memories of all of our past lives. The violet flame works on these 4 lower bodies by changing the rate of their vibration. Saint Germain has given us the violet flame decree, I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. When you recite this and other violet flame decrees, the violet flame permeates every cell and atom of your body, into your mind, your emotions, your subconscious, and your memory. What does the violet flame do when it permeates your atoms? The masters have given the following explanation. We all know that atoms are mostly empty space. If an atom were the size of a basketball, its nucleus would still be too small for our eyes to see. Yet 99.9% of the mass of the atom is concentrated in the nucleus, leaving the rest of that basketball as empty space, inhabited solely by electrons, which weigh very little. All that empty space between the nucleus and the edge of the atom is where discord and negative energy can become stuck. At the cellular and molecular level, this substance appears as dust, soot, tar, or even cement. The masters have used the illustration of someone taking a pail of molten tar and pouring it over a barrel full of marbles. The space between the marbles gets gummed up by the tar running down, and soon the whole mass is welded together. The masters tell us that when our physical and spiritual bodies become clogged by negative energy and karma, it slows down the vibrations of the electrons in our 4 lower bodies. We then begin to resonate more with negativity and less with the pure cosmic energy that comes from our God presence. And eventually we can become ill. The more substance there is in our 4 lower bodies, the lower our rate of vibration and the more burdened we become. Spiritually, this is why people die. If you have studied acupuncture and yoga, you know that optimum health comes when spiritual energy is flowing freely through our bodies. When karmic substance solidifies, it's like the hardening of the arteries of our spiritual bodies. When we resonate with this negativity, we will gradually become it unless we do something to turn ourselves around. The violet fire transmutes anything negative that is lodged anywhere in your spiritual or physical being. This includes everything from kernels of self-hatred to physical viruses. When the violet flame goes to work, it passes through the clogged spaces between the electrons and the nuclei. It ejects these particles of dense substance from your body and dissolves them. This process transmutes the negative energy into positive energy and restores it to its native purity. All right. And again, that was page 37 under the chapter, How Does the Violet Flame Work? And it's the Violet Flame book. And I would encourage you to, again, do your research on the Violet Flame, maybe even get this book. I'm not trying to market it, but I've used it myself, and it has been a godsend, honestly, and it does actually work. But you need to also, before you say your decrees, your I am decrees, you need to make sure you say your protection prayer. So I would, I invoke personally Archangel Michael. And I would suggest that you invoke whatever archangel you feel the safest with, or whatever deity in your culture that you feel the most comfortable with, that makes you feel safe. Because when you do the Violet Flame decrees, you do open your body up for spiritual healing, but also, like it's saying about the atoms and the nuclei and all this molecular scientific stuff, it also, you got to be careful that you don't let in the space of spirits who are lower frequency and deceptive. So always make sure you say your protection incantations, a protection prayer, just praying to whoever your most high is and your archangels that you favor before you actually start your decrees, just so you have yourself surrounded by protection when you first start this off. When you first start, a new sort of method or routine, you want to make sure that you always have spiritual protection, always. Let's pull some letters. Hey, cutie pie. Spirit guides, please show the collective what letters they need to see. Please show them the initials they need to know. 2 and 3. All right, we got letter V, which landed on the lilacs here, which are violet. You can see V for violet. I, oh wow, spelled out the whole word. V-I, Virgin Islands. E-R-T-I, I, and letter E. And another letter R. So it's definitely, you want to talk about the word violet. Maybe your name's Violet. We have Reykjavik, I'm seeing. Brian. Saying to try. So they want you, the spirit wants you to actually try the Violet Flame. They feel it will be helpful to you, whatever stress you may have in your life, whatever ailments may be, harming you or bringing you down. The Violet Flame can be helpful in helping you recover and to heal in all facets. All right, we have like Rihanna. Something about an RV. Something about rights, like rites of passage. Maybe we have someone who's actually a writer. Something about TV. Hey, cutie pie. Eric is showing up, and Aaron. Veronica. Someone might be a veterinarian that's watching this. We have Edward. Fire. Maybe there's fire signs who are watching. Regis. Terry. Showing up prominently here, the name Terry. Vincent. Again, we have the Virgin Islands. Rhode Island. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. That's it for now, the reading. And I will post these letters in the message in the notes, and also write the reference of what page this was from the Violet Flame and the information if you'd like to read more. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day. Cheers.